So, first game of the Champions League, attempt number 6. And we have San Jose. We will look at the manager. First thing I like to do when I play against teams is check out the manager, see how he plays. He's playing a 4-2-3-1. 4-2-3-1, press more often. Basically, this is a meta manager, so this game will be harder than on average. We'll check the team, check key players in this, have a little look, see who's super dangerous. We don't have the most info on them, sadly. We could just get a scout report right now, but we'll just make do with what we have. We'll check them out. Looks like a decent regen right back to me. Not that I know everything. I mean, centre backs, not too good. Looks like a decent right back. I believe he was available for me. Centre mids. What's it? Oh, the guy that played for Barca. Okay, decent. Not too bad. Striker, all right. Okay. I do think we're going to set up with a formation that suits us the most right now with the personnel available. I'm not sure if Pobega's going to be fit in time. 3 days return. And we play on the 4th day. So I'll probably skip Pobega for now. Just for this game. Try and get him back ASAP. We could incorporate Bellanova. And I think we're going to put Bellanova as the right side centre-back for this game. As we mentioned, I think that he's just about good enough to be a centre-back. But he adds a lot of pace to our defence. And he has runs with the ball down the right. Knocks ball past opponent. Adds a bit of attacking threat to us. And then we can go with Okello. Excuse me. We'll go with Okello for the height for set pieces. Now, left back, we're going to go with Sandra. Sandra is a left-footed attacking midfielder who we're currently converting into a left back. I think that he's a great left back, and hopefully we're going to see in the match engine that this guy can definitely has all the attributes to make him a really good left wing back. I know some people might say they think he's not that good for a left wing back. Wembangomo, physical monster, going to give us the pace down the right. Him and Bellanova are going to combine to hopefully cause a lot of problems. Mariba is going to be the regista for this game. And now we have a decision whether to play Irwin, who is a 20-year-old kind of borderline wonder kid Scottish player, or we can play Aiden, who's a new 20-year-old signing. He's got both feet and he's more like a regista, but I think we just start Irwin for this game, see how it goes, and then we can make subs. Diamandi, no-brainer, Shadow Striker number 10. And then Correa, is he going to be back? He's back in 3 days. Probably won't risk starting him again, and we'll just go with Buchanan, who's been great. We will personalize Buchanan to not cross more often, but not cross less often either. He's got fairly good crossing. And then we'll go with Jebinson as our complete forward on attack, even though he hasn't been playing too great, like, to say the least. But we'll roll with it for now, and then we can make changes in-game. I think there was a good argument for Aiden to start. Maybe Jalen Neal to start instead of Okello. We've already got the height. Is Jalen Neal just better than Okello right now? Last-minute decision. Last-minute decision, and now we'll crack on with the first game. This is our last attempt at this challenge, which is winning the North American Champions League with a Canadian team. Our last opportunity to... This is a very hard challenge due to the restrictions in the Canadian League. You have to have a certain amount of Canadians. You can only play maximum starting 5 foreigners. You can play more foreign players in the Champions League, but you need a balanced squad to... You need a balanced squad to play in the league, so we are not loaning out Diamandi. That would make no sense for us. We need Diamandi for sure. If we're going to win the Champions League, we're going to need Diamandi. We missed out on him last year. Last year he was injured for a lot of Champions League games and the start of the season. He got a really bad injury last season, and we were not as good without him. Last year, we had a lot of kind of not criticism, but we were like, what went wrong? Why were we not as good again? Why did we not improve? Well, we did improve. We just had injuries. We had injuries that we didn't expect, and for that reason, we suffered. Nothing we can do about it. We found good replacements short term, but they just wasn't the same caliber of the players that were injured. And to get them players, we had to downgrade our defense a bit. So we downgraded our defense, and then we replaced them with players that got injured. So it was not a great exchange. If we didn't downgrade our defense and we didn't play them, that would have been cool, but we weren't to know they were to get injured. So we do have Correa, and he's back tomorrow, so there's no way I'm not including him on the bench. And then Pobega's back tomorrow, so there's no way I'm not including him on the bench. Oh. What did I just do then? Put a goalkeeper somewhere. Goodman, Bellanova, check this. Irwin learning to be Volante. Sandra learning to be left back. That's fine. What error did I just do then? Breza. I understand what I did. So we go Breza for Pobega, and then Pobega is going to be on for Young, I guess. I could start both of them. I hear an argument for starting them, even though they're just fresh back from injury. This is the away leg as well. Maybe they can just come. I think it's better if they can come on in the match and see out the game if we're not doing too good. But massive game, tough team. San Jose, they're going to be playing a 4-2-3-1. Pressing is meta. It's going to be harder than other type of games. Than say the manager was playing like a 4-3-3 mid-block, press less often type formation. I'd make us favourites. But San Jose are clearly favourites in this game. They've got a better squad than us. They're going to be playing a somewhat meta tactic. So it's not going to be a walkover. And yeah, we've made at least the semi-final on every attempt. Our first ever attempt, we made the semi-final. And then from there onwards, we consistently either made the semi-final or the final. So yeah, getting knocked out in the first leg would be devastating. Another top attacking talent in the team who we will miss. We've done well-ish in terms of the fitness. I haven't gone over the top this time in managing all the friendlies to make everything perfect, but I'd say it's good enough. And hopefully San Jose haven't done as good as us in terms of pre-season preparation for the Champions League. That's one thing that can give us a decent advantage, is that we've made sure that our key players are going to be fresh for this, even though we got some players that are unhappy. Okay, we know that we've rejected offers, we've rejected bids, and because of that, people are unhappy. I'm kind of ignoring the issue for now until it escalates a bit, and then I might compromise by saying, okay, I'll sell him, and then hopefully sell him after the Champions League. But given this is most likely our last season and our last attempt at doing this, hanging on to our best players seems smart. Even if the repercussions are people are sulking and training badly, as long as they're performing, we're going to look out for if they're performing badly too. But I feel that we've got good enough backups if they are sulking. So the players that are sulking are Diamandi and Mariba, can be replaced by Bungard and Aiden in terms of performing. So you could argue that we could sell them, but I just think it would decrease our chances of winning the Champions League. Bellanova makeshift right side centre back because we're missing Pobega. Wembangomo is still great as a right back at the moment. He's still super fast, still quick enough to cause a lot of problems. He's going to cause problems for any team. He's just going to be, if they don't have really fast fullbacks, then they're expected to draw. We're expected to draw away from home, which I think is really kind to us. I don't really agree with that. I think they're just better team than us, and their tactics good. So Off we go, guys. First game. Oh, it's been a while. It's been a while since I played a real match on stream. We've got 4 players that need numbers. Sandra is going to be 5. Kuimeto can be 21. Aiden's going to be 19. He's going to be 8. Mariba, you're sulking, so you can now be number 14. I don't think we're going to be able to keep Mariba happy. Maybe something turns around and we win a few games and he's just like, oh, I'm actually sorry, I'm happy to be here, which it would be best case scenario, but do I think it's going to happen? Probably not. So, who is ready for fight? All the pressure is on them today. Oh, wasn't my favorite. I thought about something else, but I was going to say like the pressure is off, but that kind of encompassed it. So I do like saying the pressure's off in games like this. So here we go. As long as we cannot get battered in this leg, I do fancy our chances in the home leg, and we'll see how we do against a 4-2-3-1. We gambled, basically. We're gambling in this system that their striker is going to not completely destroy Neil man for man, and that we're going to drag out their wingers using our ball-playing wide centre-backs. Ball-playing defenders, effectively wide centre-backs. We've had a lot of possession to start the game so far, 20 minutes, so we've had a lot of the ball, which is cool. Given that this is a press more often 4-2-3-1, it's nice that we can have 60+% possession. We've had 2 shots on target now, not good shots. We do have shoot less often on a lot of players. Buchanan, on our left side, we've got Buchanan not having the best game and Sandra doing okay. Our wing backs don't look like they're performing too great. Not much highlights right now either. A tight game, kind of what we hoped. We're hoping to have not a wide open game. We don't want to lose the game in the first leg. That is just a bad idea to risk trying to win 3-0 and losing. Might be off now. He's off, I think. I'm not sure about this one. If any of you can tell me you think he's onside, offside. He's offside. Would have been nice to start the season with a Jebinson goal. Last year we had him on loan and he wasn't great. He was the best Canadian that we could re-loan, so we got him. We paid a crazy fee to keep him for a season, despite him not playing too well. Still trying to get him to work. Buchanan's great. Oh, off the post. Buchanan is great. There's no doubt about it. He's just not Korea great. Oh, Diamandi. Diamandi's great corner taker. We've got huge targets. 18 jumping reach here for this guy, Wembangomo. We should be 1-0 up, I would say. You can argue our XG doesn't justify a goal, only justifies a goal half the time, but okay. Let's think about what we're going to do. I think halftime team talk needs to be we haven't had a lot of shots. I'm just going to say I don't like what I saw. Yeah, I expect someone to be disheartened by that for sure. We just look how it lines up. He's going to drop in behind these guys is nice. We've got a 3v3 in the middle. We're leaving this guy free. Getting doubled up here. Maybe focus left. Maybe focus left. Pass ball into space. Run at defense would be another one. Step up more. Maybe not away from home. Maybe not away from home. Yeah, I'll say maybe not away from home. All right, what issues do we got? Buchanan not playing that great. We're going to risk... Dude, I don't know about the opposite analysis. View heat map. Oh. Winger options. We've got a tired Correa we can bring on. He's not more tired than Buchanan, but he is coming back from injury. We'll stick him in. He's got some customized instructions for him. So then we've got Erwin Sandra. What's Erwin done? Played fine. Centre back options. Pobega. Pobega is amazing when he plays. Do we just go Pobega? Irwin's playing fine. We'll just go Pobega. I'm risking it. I know they're both coming back from injury, but we've gave everyone a half. They did fine. We're just upgrading the overall quality of the team. There's not loads in it between Pobega and the Irwin kid, but Pobega's more. He's had a period at the club where he's settled and performed well. Oh, Mariba. He's on shoot less often as well, so I don't mind when Mariba shoots when he's on shoot less often because it's not like he's just taking every single chance. I would love an away goal. Away goals count, if you was wondering, in this competition. So I don't know if I want to overextend myself, put Wembangomo defensive winger. It is an option. You remember when I said my goal was not to overextend myself in the first leg, and now I've just gone more attacking. Byline. Alright, byline. And now we've got Wembangomo. If I was to sub Wembangomo, we could bring on Brout, which would be fine. Kuimeto's looking a bit more tired. Wembangomo's actually on the tired side. As far as right wing back substitutions, don't really have them. We could switch it all around, but I'm not going to do that. Okay, I'm going to give Wembangomo 10 minutes of defensive winger stuff, and then we're going to reel it back after that. If that doesn't seem to result in a goal after 10 minutes, we'll calm down and do something a bit more sensible and try and that's Correa to Jebison. Jebison gets tackled, I guess. Jebison again. Jebison. Wembangomo! Defensive winger, Wembangomo! Let's go. That 10 minutes paid off. Oh, man. I love it. The best feeling on Football Manager, a wonderful gaming feeling, you know, is when you move someone to a different position and it results in a goal from them. I mean, look how close he is to the goal. Lovely stuff. Now, thank you, Wembangomo. I very much appreciate that goal, but we are going to lock this back up. So Wembangomo is going to come straight off Juilliard. He's got a fresh set of legs, a bit more defensively sound. We'll do tackle harder. No, don't really mind. Cross more often. Cross and byline. Okay. Anything else we need to do while we are here? We'll use a stoppage. Jebinson again has played like dog. Let's try Bungard out as the complete forward. He doesn't have any jump and reach. He can be a pressing forward on attack. That's fine. It's just a bit of quality up front. Bit of a change of styles. Jebinson, again, another game not playing great. Nice to steal a goal there. Away goals are massive. It puts us big favourites for the first leg. I mean, even if they score, we have an away goal, so we'd be starting the next game at home with an away goal. Ooh. Goodman's quality goalkeeper anyway. I have a lot of confidence in Goodman. Correa and Pobega, we need them to not be injured. They will not be playing in the midweek friendly. For sure not the midweek friendly. Jesus. Well, banger. I did say Goodman was good, but I don't know if he's stopping this one. Kind of sucks because we've clearly been the better team. Got a lot of space here. And then wrong. Goodman. Oh. Don't know if he's saving that one. All right. Fair enough. We got our away goal. Which is the most important thing. That was a banger, absolute rocket. I wouldn't say unsavable, but I would say it's pretty good. All right, so we're going to bring our other wonder kid on. Mariba's getting tired. We're going to bring on, where is he? Aiden. This is the Turkish wonder kid. 20 years old. Looks pretty good. We just brought him in. He's going to be the reducer right now. Sandra, and then we got Diamandi options. no real attackers that I love instead of Diamandi, but this is all our subs anyway, so I think that's arguably best substitution. 2 fresh midfielders, Irving, Pobega, and then it was Nail for Mariba. Kind of disappointed with this to them to have 2 shots on target and 1 rocket to make this level. Hopefully we can do a lot better in the home leg. Sandra didn't have a great game as left wing back. But yeah, we've gone in. They said we don't know how we drawed that, but look, I'm gonna be positive about it. Maybe should have brought on Russell Rowe for another player there. Try to get another goal, but all right. So we have a friendly against New Mexico, which we will sim past. Everyone that effectively played that game will not be included. We'll put out a team of rotation players just for this game. Buchanan will play again just to get his fitness up. Breza will be the backup goalkeeper playing. Nelson can be a shadow striker. Bombito, centre back. Do we need to get Pobega's fitness up in this friendly? We'll debate that when it gets closer. We'll play Braut Juilliard as a left back because we know he won't start. We will play not Wembangomo. We have 1 less centre back than I would love at the club, but we'll get to that. We'll get to that in a second. I'll send the assistant and keep rolling. Need to sim this friendly. It's not important. We will leave some players out of it. Kind of sucks. I feel like there's a chance we could get knocked out by these. I told you they're not bad. They definitely have a stronger squad than us and a fairly decent tactic. The difference that we'll have in the second leg to the first leg is that we can really go for it. Say we go a goal down, we're at home, we'll just go all out attack. There's no argument for, like, when there's points in that game we could have gone all out attack. It's just too risky away from home in a 2-leg tie. So we have to approach the first leg very differently to how we would approach the second leg. Yeah. We will approach the second leg way different, I would say. Some of these guys just don't need playing time. Tiaguinho can be the guy in midfield, and then we just need to pick who's going to be left side centre back. Normally I'd pick that based on natural fitness, like who could play midweek and then definitely be fine. Pobega, he can come on, same as Wembangomo. Correa definitely needs a rest. Bungard's probably not going to start, and then I'll leave all the other guys out because they will be starting. Don't want to risk any injuries, and they don't need the fitness. Tough decision between Pobega to kind of risk him in a friendly to make sure he's super sharp for this game, or make sure he's not injured for this game. Pobega's key player for us, especially when he's left side centre back. If he's in midfield, we've got other DM replacements that are as good as him, but we don't have ones that can replicate what he does as a left side ball playing defender. He's pretty solid defender. I know some people might not love him as a centre back, but he has all the qualities to be a great. You wouldn't necessarily love him in a back two. Back two might be a bit much. Hard to justify Pobega as a back two, but as a left side centre back, it's fine. You can kind of balance out your defence through aggregate. You got a bit more attacking player, especially when we play Bellanova. Like you got play an extra defender, but the two defenders are quite attacking. So say we played Pobega and Bellanova as a right side centre back, you're having the same amount of attackers while having not taken away a creative player. So when I talk about left side centre back versus right side centre back versus back twos, I'm talking about finding players to... You don't want to have 3 defensive centre-backs because then in a back 3, because then you really are taking away a creative player for a defensive player. The balances can be a bit off. Whereas if you then have... You know you're going to play a back 3. You have a bit more attacking left side centre-back, bit more attacking right side centre-back. You kind of balance out that... you balance out what you give up through the aggregate, if that makes sense, rather than just losing a creative player. So that's why I like Pobega in a back 3, because we still keep that ball playing defender in, still keep that DM creative midfielder in as a centre back, rather than just sacrificing a creative player for a defensive player. Now, I don't think 3-4-2-1 is the best formation ever against a 4-2-3-1. Yeah, there's some issues for sure, but there's obviously going to present some issues for them as well trying to defend this. I do think I'm going to change it a little bit. Goal glut, okay. Any injuries? Any bad performances? Seems solid. Conceded a goal. Boom, 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 boom. I'll take it. New Mexico just got beat in a playoff semi-final by Las Vegas Lights. Pretty massive win for Las Vegas. I wonder when their next game is. I should check. I've been meaning to check. I just keep forgetting. So what do we have now in terms of plans? We can get rid of everyone and just build the best squad we can. Pobega is going to be starting left side centre back. We go Goodman in goal. He's great. Sandra makeshift left back. He's awesome too. Correa. We could just do this and make this guy inverted winger on attack, and this will be Diamandi. Diamandi still doesn't love this position, which is baffling to me because cross more often, cross more risk for sure. Cross more often, cross less often. 11 crossing probably doesn't justify more, but not less either. Then we have Quimato, who's left-footed, so he will be the central centre-back. Probably this will be the last position I decide. I don't mind Bellanova. We're going for it. We're trying to win. We do have the away goal, but we'd still like to score another one to put the pressure on. We're going to go Moriba, and then definitely we got Irwin or Aiden. There's not a lot in between them. One's more physical and one's more ball playery. We'll start off with the ball playery one. He's just got a lot of creativity, a lot about him, a lot that can make goals for us. And then we'll go with Jebinson as the striker. Very tempted to go Russell Rowe because he seems more consistent. We'll just check the subs. They didn't want to include Russell Rowe, which is mental. And they didn't want to include Buchanan, which is also insane. And that is going to be my squad in a must-win game. When I say must win, I mean must progress. We don't have to win it. We've got the away goal, but not winning it will be pretty devastating for our chances. Another midweek friendly, probably. I have a theory. It's maybe a conspiracy theory. The injuries are based on your projected training load as well as what you've done. So I always get scared when there's like a big training load coming. So for now, I'm just going to change this to normal light or something like this. I don't know why. I just have this feeling that you get more injuries when your training coming up is stacked, but that could be just, I don't have any evidence for that, just coincidence maybe. Yeah, I don't know if anyone else feels the same. Like you'll have a low week of training, but then you'll have hard weeks after and a player gets injured. You're like, maybe just a conspiracy theory. Got a lot of players that have big interest in them, as you'd expect. We've got big names at a small club. That's what happens. Wing back. Narrow. Okay. Could do pass ball into space. They are a high pressing, press more often side. If we are struggling to create some chances, I don't mind doing pass ball into space at some point. Jebinson is really fast. It makes sense that he would want to create chances that way. He's also strong and tall, So playing the ball into feet also makes sense. So I'm always torn on whether to do pass ball into space or not. This is a central midfielder that I'm definitely interested in. I don't think it's necessary to get him now. I already have a bunch of good ones. If we were to lose a midfielder, then he is a shoo-in. We would do everything we could to get the guy. And yeah. My challenge could be over right now. The challenge of winning the North American Champions League could be GG instantly from this game, which I hate. I hate the idea that we could just be out right now. So luckily we don't have any injuries. We just have some people coming back from injuries. This is a much better situation than last year where we did have a bunch of injuries that cost us. So we're going to go with Bellanova, Pobega, Wembangomo, very attacking. There's a big argument for playing Irvin instead of this guy. Move into channels, blah, blah, blah. No dribble more. He's not a dribbler. He's a bit more of a creative force, and we should be really, really, really good in build-up with Sandra. Sandra's like a number 10. Mariba's technically like a number 10. Aiden's a perfect ball-playing defender. Pobega, we should be amazing from build-up. I think there's a big argument. I would say, right now, how it's set up, I know I don't like play out of defense. I got roll it out. Maybe there is a big argument for distribute to centre-backs for this game. I know I don't use it too often, but I would say, based on how many good, creative build-up players we have, Sandra, Pobega, Bellanova, Aiden, and I mean, we're going to be a force building up, right? We're expected to win apparently by the board. I would have said lose draw would have been a more accurate prediction because they are a top. San Jose Earthquakes are a great MLS team. They're in the Champions League and they're in America. They're going to be better than us. All right, here we go. It's now or never. I hate being in this position, but it is what it is. You can be number 11, sir. Okay. That is the Hussam or the real one. I'm surprised we got him. We went in for him the same time as a Saudi club and he still accepted our deal. Could be a little timing glitch. All right, important. Take advantage. Another crappy team talk. Two. More of the same. I would have preferred not to say that, but I was button clicking. That is a button smasher. Okay, are we ready? I'm ready. I'm ready as I'm ever going to be. We're going to have some tactical problems, potentially. We're going to play out to centre-backs, Kurimeto, Pobega. Bellanova and Wembangomo are going to be ball carriers. We're going to be dribbling a lot on the right-hand side, and we're going to be passing a lot on the left-hand side. We're going to have a nice little mixture, nice little combo. We've had one shot on target. We've had some XG. Had something that resembles some chances. Jefferson steps up. Pressure. When Bangomo's got the pace. Can't recover. We're going to do a demand more instead of an encourage. Just set the standard. Set the standard. Say we want more out of this, even though we probably feel like we're doing okay. Nice pass here. Wembangomo was sleeping, and then he woke up. Dribble straight into them. Bellanova, very nice on the ball. Beautiful tool, centre back, who's quick, who can dribble. Nice, turns into a back four. Finds an easy pass. Diamandi finds this near or loses it. Jefferson comes out better. That's why you pay $1 million for a loan for a season. To get in a good Canadian like this. Oh, complete forward on attack. Is he in a nice position here to receive? Just needs that extra foot in. Does the defender on his left foot. Very nice finish. Takes a bit of the edge off. Bit of the pressure off. However, a 1-1 will result in a in a tie, both having away goals. Pobega, this is our build-up. This is what we like. This is what I'm talking about down the left-hand side. Beautiful little passing link-up. Everyone great at passing and vision. And we thought we won a penalty then. I did think we just created a penalty from that chance, but you can tell what I mean down the left-hand side. Why build-up in this is going to be important. Oh, Sandra. Nail. He blasted it into one of them players and it kind of just deflected over. We got a full XG though, and they haven't created much, so. Oi. Flare from Mariba. Pobega, left side centre-back. Pobega, let's go. Pobega's been amazing from Volante. He was the second top goal scorer for us last season from Volante, which is nuts. And the fact that he can make his own chances like this as a left side centre-back with his weaker right foot, beautiful stuff. And that is absolutely massive. I love that our defensive winger came on and got us the goal for our first game. I love that our left side ball playing defender. Nice chance created there by Correa. Sandra pushes up and gets caught, covered by the Volante there. The Regista, Mariba, Regista, Diamandi, Mariba. Mariba's on shoot less often, and he shoots all the time. One negative of him, obviously when they go in, it's great. When he misses, we just give up possession. Diamandi on a 6.6 on this wing. He doesn't seem to love it. We will switch him to Shadow Striker. He's got the dribbling. He's got the passing and vision. We'll just tell him tackle harder, stay wider, roam from position. Not cross more often, not less often, because he's got 11 crossing. That's probably my cusp for this level is like 11 crossing doesn't justify more or less. It's just on the cusp. Mariba, Regista finds Wembangomo in loads of space. Got the speed. Jefferson misses the chance. Said how did he manage to miss that, but I don't think that's the easiest chance. I can miss them ones. We got 2 whole XG now. Okay, we should be able to defend these corners. We've got a very tall team. A lot of tall players, decent amount of average jumping reach, and then we've got 2 super tall players that can deal with this. Pobega finds Diamandi. Wembangomo is the guy that keeps finding space on this side. This is what happens when you have a wing back who's absolutely lightning. He doesn't have the best crossing, but he is lightning, so you'll get a lot of chances that happen from just his pace. He's just able to get into the space every time there's space. He's dangerous. He did smash Mariba there. I think Mariba can come off at half time. We bring on Irwin and switch around the midfielders. Nails done well. Kuimeto finds Bellanova. Wembangomo finds Diamandi. He's dropped into the shadow striker position. You feel that was just frustration and aggression, that tackle. All right. Let's say we're doing great and we're getting shots. It's going really well for us now. Who did I say? Mariba. Right, Mariba's doing good. It's nothing to do with that. It's just to do with he took a hard tackle right there, and we have quality player that can come on for him in the form of Irwin. And then we can switch now to a more of a Regista role on this side, and we could have Irwin as the more industrious guy. He will need to be on not dribble more though, because he does lack a bit of dribbling skills. I think with this game being done effectively, we can risk taking Correa off because he's coming back from injury, and Pobega off because, yeah. So we're going to go, Buchanan. Buchanan's going to come on for, not Diamandi, sorry, why did I do that? Correa's going to come off for Buchanan, just fitness purposes, make sure these guys are fine. He's coming back from injury too, so we'll go Okello. Okello will be the central centre-back. Bellanova's doing fine too. And yeah, few changes. We're locking this up. We're thinking about the future now. yeah, based on the, like, I wouldn't do this if we were just winning 2-0, but we're 2-0 and against 10 men, so I don't feel it's worth resting them guys. And yeah, Okello's fine. He's basically a starter, and Buchanan's on the verge of being a starter anyway. So it's not like we downgraded hugely just to protect some guys. And we're also playing against the 10 men. Yeah, look at this domination we're going to have through the middle. Hoping to see some chances happen with Nail and Irwin. They won't be dribbling more, which sucks. We could just put them on dribble more anyway, because they won't be able to have the same amount of pressure, so it doesn't require as technical dribbling. You don't need the same dribbling level as you would if you're getting massive amounts of pressure on you. And then same theme of this game would be, we've got a 3-hole XG now. They're not creating much. We can rest Jebinson for Russell Rowe, who does deserve game time because he's a club legend. And we might as well rest Bellanova, who is a key player for us, and he's going to be super important in future games, given that he can play right wing back and right side centre back. And we'll just roll into this and hopefully see this game out without much stress, and hopefully get a good draw for the next leg. Looked easier to score than miss, huh? Diamandi, Sandra, Diamandi. Oh, Nail should score that one. We've battered them and looked fine since the red card, but up until the red card we was battering them anyway. Super happy with how this has gone, considering the first leg was not like super convincing. I mean, we did only concede a wonder goal, but yeah, nice win against a tough team at home. We're very good at home. And yeah, happy with how that went. Could have changed up some stuff and gone over the top with that, but felt it was unnecessary, and the game was kind of done from when they get the red card. They're not gonna score 3 goals with 10 men against us, I don't think. Okay, we need to know who we're gonna play now. No, guys. Sandra got man of the match. Okay, he got man of the match. I told you this guy was a potential left wing back, even though he looks like an attacking midfielder. All right, if you want to know why I'm so upset because we drew Club America. Now, in our first ever season in the Champions League, we got knocked out by Club America. We lost 6-1. And then the following season, we were knocked out by Monterrey. We had a lost 1-0, and then we had a 0-0 game we really should have won. We got knocked out in the semi-final. Then the following season, we got knocked out by Club America. This time only drawing 0-0 and then losing 2-1. The season after that, we made the final and lost to Club America in the final. So that's the 3rd time they've knocked us out. Then last season, we made the semi-final and were knocked out by Toluca. And now we are playing Club America again, which is a nightmare. I would prefer any club in the world, in any club in this competition, I would rather face than Club America. And it's super rough to get them in the second leg. I mean, this is not even the quarterfinals, and we have Club America. If you're wondering why Club America is so good, they're already good when you start the game. But they've made some additions to their squad. Santiago Jimenez is just... I mean, how good is he for this level? Who do I have that can even defend him? No one. He's just deadly. Look at this for a striker. It's unbelievable. Then they have Diego Lanes, who is borderline Premier League. You could see him playing in a team like Bournemouth. He's so good. Then they got another Mellors, another winger. Look at this guy. Is another rapid, awesome midfielder. Arezzo as their other striker. Look at this team, man. How are we supposed to win? And they've got Carter Vickers, who's great. How are we supposed to win? How are we supposed to win the Champions League when we have to play teams as good as Club America? It's an actual nightmare scenario for me. Okay, so we have a friendly to deal with really quickly. I could just go pick without full rotation, right? Pick full rotation squad and see how that looks. When Bangomo, surely not. You got this. How you doing, buddy? Nice to see you. I don't know if we got this one. I feel gutted. Obviously, I know there's a chance. Like, I know there's a world in which we could win sometimes. But that world is... It doesn't fill you with confidence when you've been battered by the team a bunch of times. You think I've got this? Believe, huh? That's what they say. Believe. Bombito. Who's the other defender that can just play Okello? And then Volante on attack. Pobega is still going to be rested for this game, coming back from injury. So, I mean, we could just play him. Volante. And then, who's the other option? Tiaguinho. Where is Tiaguinho? There he is. Okay, we play Tiaguinho, and then we switch these boys around. What? Alright, you're going to be the Regista boy. You're going to be dribble more, get further forward, tackle harder. You're going to be tackle harder, move into channels, dribble more, not take more risk. Then Bungard, you're going to be shadow striker, not inverted winger. It just doesn't, I don't know, stay wider. What's his crossing like? I feel like Bungard's got good crossing. 12. And then this is what it's going to be for the friendly. It's like, Jack, you just need to believe in them. Did you lose by the skin of your teeth last time? Yeah. When was the last time we played Club America was not last season. We lost in the semi-final in a skin of your teeth game. But we lost in the final 1-0 to Club America. We created 1.3 XG. So we outdone them on XG. Ah. Okay, thank you so much. That's sweet of you. Thank you. Appreciate you. So yeah, I wouldn't say skin of your teeth. I'd just say it was a close game. I remember in that final having lots of chances towards the end of the match and then not scoring them. Like we had a comeback where we had a real chance. Now, I want to make sure no one is on the bench who we don't want to risk. It seems not worth it. Seems not worth it to risk anyone, especially when we've got just some bodies that can play. And then we play at home first, which is okay. Let's do a bit of pre-match studying of Club America, just in case they've got a new manager since the last time we played them. So what I like to do is just go Club America, click the manager, and then look at how they play. They play a cautious mentality, which is good for us. Press more often 4-2-3-1, which is like meta, which makes it a problem. So they're not only are they an amazing team that are way better than us with some superstars that would be the best players in our team by a million miles. Diego Lanes, the Jimenez, Arezzo, Moller, their attacking front four isn't crazy. We also have the problem of them playing a meta 4-2-3-1 with press more often. So yeah, excuse me while I have a little bit of pasta. So yeah. Pretty good. So we did just sign this guy. We signed him purely for the Champions League. He's lost a bit of his dribbling. He's all right. He's not as good as our other great attacking players. We kind of brought him in just in case we get major injuries. Okay, hopefully no injuries for this game. And then our nemesis. Our nemesis, Club America. Brutal. One good thing is, it will feel amazing beating Club America. If we do actually manage to do it, it will feel so good. Okay. Farsi got injured, no big deal. Bellanova came on. Diamandi came on. I didn't want this, but here we are. I purposely didn't put them on the bench, but they were selected and played. If you ever wonder why I nearly always play all my friendly matches, it's stuff like that. I don't have the guys on the bench and they're still coming on and playing minutes. Is annoying. If they got injured in this game, I'd be so annoyed. It's like you made the decision to rest them and then they're still being played. It's like, how does that make sense? Maybe there's a way you can do it. There's something I'm missing where you can set it up where it absolutely does not, it makes sure it does not play them as subs. It does not play them in the friendlies or even include them as subs. But yeah, Club America, God, nightmare. Like, first thing we need is them to not play well. Because if the players, if they play well, no matter what, we're going to struggle. All right. We're starting off at home. If we concede a goal, we'll move a wing back up to defensive winger. Monthly meeting, no thanks. Excuse me while I just finish this. All right. Game. It's not like we had an important game coming up or anything. Brutal injury. We just signed the guy. He's key for our defense. We're one defender short of kind of being able to consistently play free at the back. For him to get injured this game is devastating. It guarantees that we can't play Bellanova as right wing back. We kind of have to play Wembanyama as right wing back now. And then so we play Bellanova, and then Bellanova, Okello, Pobega, I guess. Can Okello, maybe Neil. Can Okello defend against The level of striker of Club America, I'm not too sure about that one. But we're going to find out. We're going to definitely find out. Okay. That was a super annoying injury. A top tier centre back that we paid just around $1 million for just before this, so he could be our Champions League defender. It does make me panic now. Actually, I'm in panic. I'll panic mode. So we need to quickly look for a centre back. Oh, Big Robbo, thank you so much for the raid. Really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. So we just lost a key centre-back going into the hardest game we could possibly get. We got the worst draw possible against Club America. And we have a key defensive injury right before the game too. To the point we will kind of need to replace them. Will this be a good enough centre-back to replace them? Maybe we just grab this guy and hope for the best. Squad player, sure. Sure. I'm not gonna go too nuts. At least it's some defensive cover. He's Canadian, so it helps with the squad registration. We're a Canadian team trying to win the North American Champions League. It's extremely hard to do. This is our 6th attempt. We've been knocked out by Club America 3 times. 1 time in a final. So how I look for players is basically expired contract, good foreign players, and then also we're going to look for nationality is partially Canadian, and we look for guys that are available for loan. We are allowed 3 loan signings a season. We only have 1 this year. Normally we max out, but we haven't been able to get the centre backs we want. The main centre back we want is not available right now. Scott Kennedy could be an option, but I think it's just... I think the smartest thing we can do is just bring in that guy on a squad player contract. I wish I gave him impact sub, not squad player, so he doesn't get upset about registration. But I'm not too worried about him getting upset because he's just a short-term emergency option we need for the Champions League. That's our goal. This is our last time we're going to attempt this. We're not going to be attempting again. Thank you so much for the follows. Thank you for the follows. I really appreciate that. This is our last attempt. I'm not going to try again. What was the previous meeting thing? What was it? What you say? Was it a takeover or something? Is that what you're referring to? Takeover. I think we can start building our team now. We like to look at the opposition, the lineup. We're going to check what they got. Okay, he looks good, but they're not playing that crazy striker. He looks great, but they're not playing Diego Lanes. Figaldo's amazing. Okay, if this is the squad come game day, which I doubt it, I think there's going to be some adjustment. I tend not to like to look at the opposition instructions. I don't know what you want. I don't know what you mean. Okay, when you look at the opposition instructions, the closer you get to the game, the more accurate it becomes. Previous meetings. Look at our record against Club America. I mean, if this is not screenshot worthy itself. All right. Okay. Let's just pick the best team we can pick. So we're going to go Goodman in goal, no brainer. We go Jebinson as striker, no brainer. Thank you. Pobega because of the problems. Oh, you sweet. Thank you. Bellanova because injuries. Yeah.
Do you need this stuff?
Yep. Thank you. So Neil, we're going Neil or Okello. I'm going to go Neil, but I'm not too sure about that one. I think it's much of a muchness. And, okay, no problem. Sandra, left back. He's obviously attacking midfielder, playing as left wing back. Did great last game. Correa, one of the first names on the team sheet. Diamandi, first name on the team sheet. Mariba, I think, definitely, even though he did get sent off in a key game that cost us. And now I have a legitimately tough decision between Aiden or Irwin. I think I'm going to go Irwin. He's just like a bit more industrious. He's got a bit more height, bit more pace. Going to help out Mariba in the midfield a bit more. And then we can bring on Aiden if we need to. Probably should have just picked my subs myself, but we go Nelson for who is not needed. Skovkold. And then that looks good to me. Oh, today we smash. I hope so. I'll change this training depending on how we get on. I'll change this training depending on how we get on, but hopefully we can get a good start to this. Good start to this game and get a dub. Correa, Diamandi, let's check this. Dribble more, get further forward. Yes. No dribble more on you. Move into channels, tackle harder. Sure. Doesn't need to take more risk. I think he's got good passing and vision. Good passing, not the best vision. Could have him take more risk. I'm not crazy about losing the ball all the time to this. Okay, game day. They don't have their best striker playing. They don't have their best wingers playing. Okay, they're still a strong team. They don't have their best central midfielder playing. Okay, if we're ever going to beat them, today is the day. If we're ever beating Club America, today is the day. They are not playing a full-strength side. They're not playing Arezzo. They're not playing Jimenez. They're not playing Mola. They're not playing Diego Lanes. If we're going to beat them, we're at home. Today is the day. Get revenge. Time to get revenge. Get revenge. I expect to see quality finishing. Okay, we're up for this one. Figaldo's still dangerous. Yeah, of course. Their whole team's dangerous, but there's levels of danger. Today they are presenting us less danger than they regularly do, and they are missing. They're not playing four of their key players. They are underestimating us, and hopefully they can get punished for that decision. Neil on a yellow card after 7 minutes. I desperately want to take him off. Desperately want to take him off. I know it's 10 minutes into the game. I know I'm an idiot. I know I've made these mistakes before where I used the stoppages too early, but I just cannot have another red card ruin my Champions League challenge again. I cannot bear it. It was Wembangomo in one key game, and it was Mariba in another key game where we lost because we had a player. We were a man down. Mariba, great ball into space. Correa touch. Irwin back to Correa. Diamandi. Let's go. Oh, let's go. Massive, beautiful ball, Mariba. Lovely link up with Irwin and Correa. Finds the perfect pass for an easy finish for Diamandi. Lovely stuff. Dream start against Club America. A not full strength Club America, I must say. They've got the inverted wing back with a Volante on one side, a DM and a wing back on the other. Inverted winger, all makes perfect sense. Their tactic is completely logical and decent, using all meta roles. Vigaldo, do we have the height? All meta roles, decent tactic. I really like the tactic. Inverted wing back, Araju coming into the midfield, getting a 4. We've got a 4. Irwin on a yellow. I'm going to have to let Irwin ride until half time, where I'm going to make 2 subs and he's going to be one of them. And that'll leave me with a final stoppage. I'm not going to make the same mistake as before where we're going to save that. We're going to do that. Not going to make that same error that we've made multiple times where we run out of stoppages from early yellow cards. We did one in 10 minutes already. We don't want to do another one in the first half. We're just going to ride it out and hope for the best, Irwin. And then Irwin's going to come off for probably Aiden. Those are our 2 20-year-old kind of, you could call them wonder kids. I would. Happy how we dominated possession. Absolutely. Let's go Irwin for Aiden. Where is he? This is just another quality player. He will definitely want to take more. Maybe not move into channels anymore, but he'll definitely want to take more risks. Boom, 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 boom. Now, I like the idea of another couple of substitutions. Sandra left back is fine. Could go Brout Juilliard, bit safer. Is it really that much of a difference? Yeah, we'll go Brout as left back now. And then I guess we can just save 2 substitutions. Everyone else seems fine. We'll give Jebinson another go. He'll make him complete forward on support. And off we go. You mean the CONCACAF? I mean the North American Champions League, yeah. North American Champions League. Extremely, extremely hard to do to win it with a Canadian team. Trust me, this save's gone about as well as it possibly could. I've won the league every time. I've won the playoffs every time. I've been really fortunate to find amazing players available just at the right time. And you still have to play clubs like Club America, who... We brought Akello on, man. No. We brought Akello on for nil. We give away a penalty. Please, no penalty. It's not a penalty. I know. I knew he was going to give it. Oh, man. No. I want to know why you went back 3 against 1 striker. Man-to-man with their attackers. Yeah. They haven't fielded their best striker. If they had Arezzo or Jimenez up front, then I would not do it. But because they fielded their best attacker, then for me, it's a no-brainer. This is my opportunity to dominate the midfield where they're good. And when I mean dominate the midfield, I mean with these guys. CPL's hard as hell. The CPL's not hard as hell. It's hard as hell to win the North American Champions League with a CPL team. Cheeky. Now we have an option, and that is Wembangomo for Buchanan. We won't do it. We have an option still. We're not going to do subs, just tactical changes. Shadow striker, complete forward, inside forward, blah blah blah. Bellanova, give him some space, let him dribble. Let's go. Sucks to give away a penalty like that. They're not really done much with their chances outside of that penalty, and they got a away goal, which is massive for them. Massive for them, really bad for us. Okay, we're good from corners. Sometimes. Correa. No, how's that not a penalty then? I mean, it wasn't a penalty. I'm just biased, but away leg's going to be hell, especially if they play players that they weren't going to. Brout, our substitution. Come on! Brought on Brout. Not offside. He's not offside. Brought on Brout as a left back for Sandro. Took a chance to kind of be more defensive, and here we are, awarded. Let's go, Diamandi with 2 goals. That is why we cannot sell Diamandi. Pobega here, left side centre back, carrying it out, brings it in on his right foot, left foot pass into Diamandi. Another easy finish. Beautiful stuff that we're still pushing. Nice substitution there for Brout for Sandra, even though Brout hasn't played too much. Yeah, this is the first leg. Now, another goal would be key. We've pushed up this defensive winger on this side, which is a risk, but we're going to have to take risks playing against a tough team. This is our chance to get another goal while they're not playing great and don't have a super full-strength side. Andrade here, Mariba always shoots. Fortunately, this time he wins a corner, but I thought he was on shoot less often. Maybe I, in the mix of messing with this, maybe I took it off. I feel like I got a big sneeze loaded. Jebinson on a yellow, so we're getting into the 70th. So now it looks like the time. I'm happy to do my last 2 subs. It's going to be Jebinson for Russell Rowe. We could do Bungard, but Russell Rowe is just too much of a club legend. He goes back to advance forward. And then Pobega, left side centre-back's fine. Mariba, we could bring on someone else, but maybe not. Bungard, we could bring on for someone else. Not going to be Diamandi. Wembangomo could come off for Buchanan. I like that. That's cool. Buchanan can definitely do it. Hello, my English is not very good. I'm writing from translation. Can you please show me the York City team logo and the match? Yeah, sure. No problem. Okay, so we have 2.6 XG, 6 shots on target, 62% possession. I love that we got the possession. I love that we're distributing to the centre-backs because we've got all the ball players on. We've got Bellanova, we've got Pobega, we've got Niall. We've conceded a penalty. If it wasn't for the penalty, they'd have nearly no XG. Another goal would be beautiful. Do I want to push it to get another goal? Do I want to push this? Goodman flashes across the box. Do I want to push it to risk conceding in the chance to get another goal? Because we know the away leg is going to be a nightmare. I think we just hold on for our lives in the away leg. Okay, they give away the ball. Good. Let's go. This is us. Let's roll. 3 XG against Club America with no penalties is massive. I can't believe we haven't converted another goal. I can't believe it. And there it looks like we're under pressure now. Massive. I mean, massive win. Massive win. We'll take it. We'll take that performance and we'll take that win. But what team are they going to field for the second leg? Diamandi with 2 goals. That's what we needed. Finally beat Club America. Yeah, we're pretty solid in build-up in general. I'm pretty confident we're better than most teams because the type of players. Okay. Do we go with it? All right, we're going with it. What is this week? I mean, I didn't want to do that, but I mean, I expected to get crushed this game, so I'll take it. We'll do match review. We'll do cavalry team bonding. And then we've got match practice. We'll do match practice. We'll do attack and defending. Jebinson training bad. Not what we need. Obviously, we start off with the hardest team in the league as first match. Why wouldn't we? Attacking general. Okay, seems reasonable. York's logo. It's alright. It's okay. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Club America. No friendly in midweek. We'll just go. Let's do it today, yeah? And then that'll be the last match of this stream. Kuimeto being injured is absolutely brutal, but I will stop complaining about it. Let's see who they're picking for their striker for this game. I assume it's going to be a much more different game. I'm so hoping they don't have Lanes or Arezzo or anyone else. Where was the training? All right. 2 goals, Diamandi. Job done. They did get the deadly away goal, so if they won 1-0 in this away leg, then we would not go through. I mean, it makes sense. I was tempted to end the stream and say, hey, let's do this next time, because I believe, all right, if I lose this game, if I lose this match, I think this will be one of my last times streaming before FM25. If I win this match, I feel like I'll keep streaming for a bit more. Obviously, finish this challenge out, finish my save, finish the network set, do the network save. But I feel like if I don't win this game, this could be my last stream for a long time. Well, last time streaming Football Manager anyway. I might do some streams doing some other stuff, but obviously I'm absolutely sick to death of losing to Club America. Club America have crushed my dreams 3 times now. So we've had 5 crushed dreams. It's been Club America 3 times, Monterrey once, and then Toluca is the other team where we were in the semi-final last season. We got a player sent off, and we still smashed them and managed to not go through on goal difference. What? Okay, I thought it said 3.8 million. I was like, how are they paying 3.8 million for this goalkeeper? We just go same team. Same starting team. Bellanova. Neil is going to start this time, even though he got booked last time. Erwin Jefferson, fine. We go a little bit more defensive. No move into channels. No take more risks. We just a little bit more defensive. Bellanova's still fine. This is still fine. Diamandi. Okay. This guy, inverted wing back. So we are putting him here. He's here. We put him behind the space. Makes sense. I'm happy with how my attack's set up. You can make an argument for either side being the shadow striker and either side being the inverted winger, or 2 inverted wingers or 2 shadow strikers. Depending on what striker they pick. If they pick Arezzo, I'm going to drop my line 1 notch. If they pick a different fella, I mean, we're just going to be like panicking every day, checking this. Nah. Not this guy. Oh, look at him. Oh, look at him. Look at this guy. They've got so many good players, and now we've obviously learned more about their players. We could go back 4-4-2. 4-4-2. The problem with the 4-4-2 is we won't be able to include one of Pobega and one of Bellanova. So we'll lose Wembangomo's pace. This will become our back 4, and then we'll have to introduce another player into the attack. And we'll have to play someone out of position as a striker. I'm going to start with this for now, and then we have an easy switch to a 4-4-2 if we need to. For now, I'm willing to gamble. Is that guy deadly? He's not deadly fast. He's just like a deadly finisher, right? He's still pretty quick. 4-4-4-1. Nah, I'm not going to play a 4-4-4. I've spoken many times about playing a 4-2-3-1 against a 4-2-3-1 effectively. And it's so easy to play through. They build up with a 6, right? And you're pressing with a 4. And then the lanes are completely open for the DMs. I just think it's not a good idea. Look in real life, how many teams do you see in a 4-2-3-1 pressing against a 4-2-3-1? How many Premier League teams, how many top level teams do you see it? They nearly always switch to a 4-2-4 or 4-4-2 when they're pressing, because you can't just allow balls straight into the pivots. So I just think that's the worst option of all of them. So we kind of semi-cover the pivots, semi-cover the wing-backs by having the two. Instead of attacking midfield, you can use wide midfielders. I mean, I don't think starting to use really underpowered roles in a crucial game against the toughest opponent. You know, again, we still probably need to score in this game. We still probably need to create chances. We still need to, right? If I was like, these guys are kind of a makeshift front three where they kind of block off the middle, which is what you want. If we force them wider, then they have this player and this player on the ball. This is not the worst case scenario, right? This is not a terrible thing if these fullbacks get the ball. It kind of makes me real tempted to play two shadow strikers, but I mean, this guy's sitting narrower anyway, so it's fine. We're just pressing with our front three, blocking off the middle. I feel like if we play a 4-2-3-1, we weirdly don't block off the middle. Nah. Too busy. Too much. Too much. I know we're leaving. You think we're leaving this centre-back man for man? Bungard ill. Okay. But these are risks we're willing to take. We have real good speed here, real good build-up. Nice development into the centre, make space, get our wing backs on the ball. This guy's got 6 passing. This Fonseca guy has 6 passing. I just want it to be known. This guy has 6 passing. We could play a 4-4-2. I've gone over this. We'd have to play Correa as a second striker. I mean, we obviously could play Russell Rowe and Jebinson, but that would be a bit much, right? We've given up. Oh my! Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? This makes me want to play this save long term. Oh my. This is one of my favorite players on the game. This guy is absolute baller, and he's Canadian. This is a baller as well. Or getting Aidan Morris. Morris has been randomly released from LAFC. This guy would be my dream centre mid. I would love him. Probably won't be interested in joining me till after the window, but I'm happy about that. Don't worry about thinking this is man for man, because look, how can I explain? We have to defend the wide areas more than the central areas, and we have the ability to do that, I think. Okay? Control possession, cautious, press more often, zonal marking, okay? So cautious 4-2-3-1. They're not mega attacking 4-2-3-1. We're going to be somewhat defensive. We've got this back line of 3, we've got this back line of 4, mostly across here, blocking a lot of stuff into the more creative players. Their backline, their fullbacks and their DMs being on the ball is not the worst case scenario. I just don't agree. I think if they... Depends on the striker. I do think we can deal with this. I think that we can manage this. This is obviously extremely dangerous midfield, right? So we're going to have basically our 4 across these guys. And then this is our back 4 midfield. And then Zafari's all right. He's a way more dangerous player than the other guy. Okay, they're not playing their 6 passing DM, but still. I feel like going to a variation of this just gives the pivots too much time on the ball, and it stops us from... Pobega would have to be a centre-back and a back too. I don't love it. I mean, it's not the worst. I just don't love it. I don't want to lose Wembangomo. I feel like we're going to be able to defend the best by this. If you think about it, we kind of semi-press in a 4-2-3-1 anyway-ish, but just narrower, right? We'll see. We can see how the game starts. I mean, if the game starts great and we score a goal, we're just going to stay with a 3-4-2-1 and just drop the line a little bit. Yeah, we stick with a 4-2-3-1, we drop the line, and we're golden. I understand your points that are basically me contradicting myself by saying we're going to be man for man. But we are going to be more defensive than you realise, I think. Yeah, more defensive than you might originally think. And then if they do score a goal, then we always have the option to switch to the 4-4-2. We can grab this guy as a backup. He's 6 foot strong, got a bit of passing, got a bit of dribbling, bit of crossing. I mean, there's no real harm in getting him. No real downside. Don't have to register him. And he's just another player that can help us in worst case scenarios. So I think that's fine. Dynamics got affected a lot by these guys being unhappy. As you can see, no one agrees with him anymore, and no one agrees with Diamandi. So I'm pleased that we just held on to them guys and just rode out people being unhappy, because after a couple of wins, it just went away, and I'm sure it'll go away for Mariba too if he doesn't get another kind of big offer from some team. But after the Champions League, I don't mind selling him. We've got replacements for him already at the club. It's just we'd ideally like him now to help us with Champions League games. And I guess we're playing Club America again. I'm also not against using both 2 shadow strikers. I'd much rather play a 3-4-2-1 with 2 shadow strikers right now than I would a 4-4-2, even a more defensive 4-4-2. I just don't like the personnel change lineups. So to make it a 4-4-2, what we'd need to do is put Pobega as a centre back, Sandra as a left back, which he's clearly much better suited to left wing back. When Bangomo would come out, that reduces our pace and threat a lot more. And then we'd be putting in this fella as a creative player, or maybe this guy as just an extra person to keep the ball. I'm not against it. I'm just more confident with this decision. Okay, they're going with a similar lineup. They're going with this striker, the killer finisher. He's quick. Ruiz, Mela, no Diego Lanes, thankfully. Or they might actually go for the guy, like the central midfielder guy is not that great. Central midfielder guy is not that great. We've got our shadow striker on the one that's better. We've got our inverted winger here in space. They got inverted wing back, will come in, that's fine. Then we have our striker. We have our wing back will push up here, it will be fine. I think. It's not that a 3-4-2-1 it's not technically the best thing to use against a 4-2-3-1. However, with the personnel that they've selected and I feel that this is the best choice. If they selected different types of players, different type of striker, if they had Arezzo, I know this striker still looks good, but he's not good compared to their other strikers. Compared to their other 2 strikers, he's not good. Compared to the other 2 wingers, I'd be much more worried and much more cautious. Not that they're not extremely dangerous, they just have a less danger factor than they did. Keeper. I love this Goodman guy. Someone told me you need to sign a better goalkeeper if you want to win the Champions League, and I couldn't have disagreed anymore. I love Goodman. He's arguably perfect. He's Canadian English, he's a G. Oh, Correa. Okay, that was the inverted wing back. That's the inverted wing back problem when he's coming narrow. We might want to put Correa on stay wider and have no press. If we put Correa on stay wider, we effectively have no press. We will be easy to play through. I hate that header, man. I absolutely hate that header. I want to kill you. I hate that header. Absolutely hate that header. It's just a nightmare. Ball comes up here. All you got to do is head it towards goal, and we head it infield. Now we got big problems. Almost. Got Bellanova. Nice to play out with Bellanova because he can carry the ball. We just blast it anyway though. Lose possession here. Dangerous. Erwin injured already. Look at this. It's not like... Look at this defender. It's not like he's man for man right now. Look at the striker. It's not like he's man for man. Dangerous. They're so good. Okay. Okay. Problems. Very attacking defensive line this is. It becomes a question now. Buchanan? I mean, we just go Buchanan, right? I don't love playing Correa as a striker. This guy's gonna coincide with the ball. Nightmare. There will be no... All right, this is what we got. Could do low crosses, yeah. Jebinson's not like, it's not like even though Jebinson's tall, it's not like he scores loads of headers. Uh-oh. These are our pivots. Pivot can't close him down, leaves him free. He dribbles past it. Mariba easily. Keeper, no. Okay. All right. Correa injured. You kidding me, man? Bang. this is in, we're fucked. Lovely. Four goals, four shots. They are the Ulma bogey team. Okay. Four goals, four shots. Brutal. Terrible. Well, that was in. We've not done badly, we just conceded all the shots. Please. Instead of a corner, they got a counter. Brutal. Okay, now we have a counter. No, you're gonna shoot, please. No. On the left. Okay. I give him a hard time. Let's go. We got one, guys, I just want you to know how sad I am. We've got 55% possession, 1.1 XG. They have 45% possession, 1.24 XG with 4 goals. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. Please. Oh, why? When bang on, come on, man, run at him. I think people get this misconception of being direct versus creating chances. We don't want to punt the ball up and not create good chances. When look at us when we're playing. Look at us when we're building up. We look great. Our big problem is we don't want to just start blasting the ball. We've got people on, loads of players on Take More Risk already. We just want to make sure that we are converting the chances we're going to create. Okay, nice time to score. Their team's so sick. The subs they just brought on are so sick. When Bangomo scores that, he is a club legend. He is if when Bangomo scores that goal, he is literally club legend forever. Two XG now. Two XG versus 1.4 XG. All right. Tough decision. No one on the bench are game changers. There's no game changers on the bench. I feel like there's so much contradictory thinking. So someone says, go direct because you're running out of time. And then they say, slow the tempo down. It's like, both things cannot be true. Like, don't want to slow the tempo down. We're running out of time. You either increase the tempo and the directness and go for long balls, which I don't really want to do. I want to just play like this. This is how I want to play it. Nice. Find free man. Yep. Come on. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Mariba finds Owell. That is a super sub. Yeah, they're playing. I love when people are like, you need to change stuff. You need to change stuff. I agree that we're running out of time, but we're playing so good right now. We've got 62% possession. I want to keep the ball. This tactic's mental, by the way. Please, one more. Okay, we'll let this highlight run, and then depending on what happens, I don't want to make subs in case we score. This is Ior coming on. Bad position to be in now. Come on, Neil, man. Bellanova's over. Oh. Wembanyama counter, let's go. Oh, he's so quick. That's why I just didn't want to get rid of Wembanyama. He's too dangerous. I know he lost the ball there, but it don't mean he's not dangerous. If he gets by the guy, we have a great chance, but we're in big trouble now. Yeah, big trouble now. Now is the time. Now is the time when you have to just say, fuck it. I still like a three at the back. We were battering them. This was causing so many problems. We got no subs anyway. Why don't I have these ideas? Yep. Can't even wait. Damn it. Could have done without conceding that one. Wembanyama gave away the ball there on the wing to concede this. But if he gets past the guy, is lethal. He couldn't recover. Bellanova got dragged out. Keeper's having a nightmare. After I sung his praises. What the hell has he done? All right, I understand. Obviously it sucks, but this is what we got. Full match just in case we spot something. Brutal game. I feel like if they don't score, we really, really got a good chance of pulling one back. We were all over them. Second half, when we changed to real attacking, put defensive wingers up, we were killing them. Nice. Doing tricks. You can see Wembanyama giving the ball away all the time on the wing. I'd obviously... we just got 5, 6 shots and 60% possession. We just didn't play good. Didn't finish our chances, they did. Keep out a nightmare. Not the day to have a nightmare, is it? This is why I don't like that, guys. Look, I really, really, really think that if direct was the best, that's what we do always. The problem is you see Bellanova there just blasting it into no one because we're going direct. It's just not the way we're going to create good chances when we need to. I know we're running out of time, but with a quick tempo, short passing, play through them, not just blast it up to no one. It's just much better. It's just so bad. Why? Why? Four away goals against Club America. No, we got two at home. Most goals we ever scored against them. I was hoping for a scammy penalty. Let's see how long the goalkeeper takes to take this one. This is why I don't worry about the press as much, because a lot of teams don't even play out from the back. Especially AI teams. Diamandi's a god at free kicks, but this might be a bit far for him. Again, no build up, just blast it. Keeper, let's get up. Bing. Bellanova, centre back. I mean, we're playing one at the back. I'll take it. We score this corner, we got half a chance. We don't have our killer headers on, but we don't have like our big jump and reach guys. No Okello, no Kuameto. Kuameto, massive miss for these games. Keeper, let's just keep momentum. Let's go. Bang, bang, bang. We ain't got time. Pobega. Diamandi, you got to win that. Lovely stuff. How'd you get tackled there? Just got to put ball in. Nice centre mid. Nice. 4 minutes. I know I'm dreaming. Let me dream. We're not giving up. Come on, bro. Give us a chance. Mariba's done well. Don't blast it, please. Thank you. Now we take it. Drag it. Let's go. And we find him. Wembangomo, you lose the ball here. I'm going to be so mad. He just loses the ball all the time, right? On the right. Gives away possession so much. No foul. 3 minutes. Win that! Pass, kill a ball. No, that was pathetic. Wembangomo, you've lost the ball 4,000 times. Okay. Okay. Centre back playing as right back. Southgate, let's go. Mariba, find him. Oh man, that's so bad. Okay. Again. You kidding me? Good luck. He scored a goal, don't forget. He had a good game. He just tired. So sad. I love the extra time. 2.4 XG. 61% possession. The wing backs were a nightmare for them. Brutal. Don't forget the first game as well. We got 3 XG versus 1.8 XG as well. Absolute nightmare. Okay, guys, that's it for me. GG. Yeah, I got knocked out by Club America again. 6th attempt. I want to burn it. Oh, I'll put him in the jersey. Oh, man. Look at this. First time we was in, we lose 6-1 Club America. Next time, get knocked out Monterrey, semi-final. Club America, knocked out second leg, semi-final, 2-1. 1-0 in a final, Club America. Then we get knocked out semi-final, Tula Cup. And now in the second round, we draw Club America. Lose. Won both games on XG and done. Rough. Okay, that's it for me. Thank you so much, guys. Appreciate you. Maybe we try one more time, huh? No, yeah, I know, right? Maybe we try one more time. One more. We got a great team. We obviously can do it. We got a great team. We just not been able to get the dub in the key matches. Maybe we go one more. What do you think, guys? We try one. I haven't got more than one more in me. I've got one, and that's it. All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I'll send a raid. Thank you. See you soon.